hello. I'm making myself a lovely cup of tea. I'm about to get into my package actually. Before I get into that though, I've got news. I've got two bits of news. First bit of news is we were supposed to have snow last night and we didn't. So that's the end of that news. It's now bright and sunny and lovely blue sky out there. See, blue sky. Don't see that very often. And the other bit of news is somewhat bigger than that, to be quite honest with you. The other bit of news is, you know, I'm planning a travel adventure for almost the whole of February. It's planned. Airbnb is booked, flights are booked, and like, I was really nervous and anxious paying for the things online because it's more than I'd normally spend on a holiday because I normally go for a week or two. This is closer to a month. So although we got a good deal, it still seemed like a lot going on. It's like, does anybody else get like, I don't know, palpitations and physical signs of panic when buying things? Anyway, that is very, very, very exciting and it's only about a month away, slightly less than, so. See under there, nestling under the nesting tables, that is a package from an Amazon seller, that is. One of the perks of being a content creator for YouTube is every so often you get sent things, products to try out by sellers. And this is one of those things. Now this company sent me something before. They sent me this before, this air fryer, and I've had so much use out of it and I absolutely love it. So I'm pretty excited to get into this package. I had a little look at the reviews on Amazon for the product before, you know, deciding whether to accept it or not, and they look pretty impressive to be fair. And also it's come at a time when I do have one of these things already, but I have been feeling lately that maybe it's coming towards the end of its life and I was starting to think which model should I get next, and like by magic, here it is. So I'm gonna make my cup of tea, get settled on the rug, get my Stanley knife out and get into this box. It says pull. I suppose I could just rip that. Might make it easier. Oh, let's get my knife again. I love this part. It's like a surprise. So we've got the warranty, registration, hopefully some instructions. Oh yeah, user manual. Ah, you can see what it is. It's a cordless vacuum. It's the model U12 VESLA, or VESLA, by ULTENIC. Right then, Cor, look at all this. Blimey, I'm gonna have to stick it all together. This is like Lego. This is like having Technic Lego for Christmas. I'm gonna start by just getting everything out of its packaging and laying it out so I can see it clearly on the rug. I'm hoping this is going to charge quickly enough for me to demonstrate using it before I go out this evening, because I'm not getting back till tomorrow. So I'm on a bit of a time limit. We'll see. I don't actually know. I tried to have a quick look and I couldn't find it immediately, the info. It just said fast. I think my old one would take quite a lot of hours, so we'll see. Well, I know what that bit does anyway. Oh, it's got a fancy brushy thing on it. Oh, and a big extendable hose. Luckily, there's a product assembly bit in there, so I'm going to follow that now and see what we have to do. Let's have a little look. Looks like the battery goes in first. Let me work out what the battery is. I'm sure I felt a very battery-like thing. I can't see it right now. Oh, got to be that in it. So that goes in here, like so. I'm guessing, yeah, oh, that was easy. Easy peasy. It looked a bit daunting when it first came out, didn't it, with all the bits, but actually that was super easy. Next bit, number 2, install the metal tube and the floor brush. Oh, that's easy as well, look, I think. Easy. Next bit, oh, it just goes on here. Okay, wonderful. That was simple as well, which is what we like. Oh, and then it just shows you how to just interchange that with this or with the brushy one. What's that then? Some kind of holder maybe? Oh, vacuum cleaner storage rack. This is part of this. So we've got a storage rack to screw to the wall. As you do, they come, don't they, with these sorts of things. I am absolutely useless at screwing things to walls. My boyfriend will tell you I have an absolute phobia of it. I'm terrible. I have tried many, many times with my first house, and I would just take plaster off the walls. It would just come raining down. I just couldn't get the strength from the drill, and it would just skitter around, and it'd be just like, you'd hear this sound of raining plaster and dust coming down, and then I just have to fix it with, whatchamacallit, polyfiller. But I could never actually get a proper hole. So I don't know what's the matter with me, I can't do it. I've just read a thing in the book, there's a button to press, watch this. Whoa. Whoa. So not only does it extend, but you can choose the length and it locks into position. I'm liking this. This is really different from anyone that I've had before so far. Oh yeah, you can see all the little lockable position thingies. Right, well that's cool. Okay, I need to get charging this battery. Otherwise, like, we're not going to be able to use it, are we, today? Ooh, ooh! Let's take that back. Apparently it's come pre-charged. Ooh! Well, I actually am going to charge it in case I don't do a fair demo because it might be low charge. I don't know. Okay, we are charging. Do you see that? Look, little emblem there. It's got like a dashboard on it, like on a car or something. I'll have to find out what all those things do. While that's charging, I'm going to go and do some jobs at my desk and then come back down and see if it's done when I get back down. Hey, look what I'm making. I'm making a massive vat of stir fry. This is going to be 3 meals, this is. Do you know these, what do you call it, baby corns? They remind me of octopus tentacles because I tend to chop them lengthways. They're like slolloping around then. I'm doing some wheat noodles for myself. I've had these in the cupboard since forever. I think they came from a Chinese supermarket at some point and they've been cling filmed up, so I'm just using those up. And that's what I'm just going to have for my lunch now, just boiling some water to do my noodles on the side there in that little pan. There we are. My trick is to forget to put the heat on underneath, but I have actually remembered now. It said instant noodles on the packet, so it shouldn't take too long to cook. So this is my plan with the food. I've got a rehearsal this evening. I'm not leaving here until 6:30 now. It's going to be 5:30, but we've changed the time of band rehearsal because it was just so incompatible with the buses. I was going to be 45 minutes early. So we've just made the rehearsal 15 minutes later, so I don't have to leave for an extra hour, which is good because I need that vacuum to charge so I can use it before the end of this video. Speaking of which, how's it doing? And look, I was thinking that's all blurry. Wow, it doesn't help. It's got that thing on it. But there we are. There we are. Look, it's getting there. It's been on since 12:30. And it's 10 to 2 now. Oh, that is smelling good. That hits you when you come in. I forgot to tell you what I was up to then. I got a bit distracted. So, yeah, I'm going to meet my boyfriend. Now, he's just experimenting with not eating wheat in his diet at the moment. So I am making a gluten-free dinner for us both to enjoy. You see, I'm going to do rice noodles with the second batch. I'm just going to have wheat noodles with my lunch now. But for dinner, we're going to have it with rice noodles. This is the plan. We'll sit and eat it in the car and then go on to the rehearsal. You see, sometimes we think, oh, let's eat on the way. We'll meet up, have a little dinner date, but nothing is really open. We end up in KFC or McDonald's or something, and we'd rather just have something a bit healthier, really. I've got corn lumps in there. I don't know if they're good for celiacs, but there wasn't any wheat in the ingredients, so I've gone for it. Well, look at those bubbling away. They look kind of animated, like tapeworms or something, all wriggling about. Hey, while that's cooking, I can show you my new puzzle I started late last night. Fun in the snow. Got that from the works. It was on sale. And I still haven't got my piece sorters, so I've been using these trays that I had. Still haven't used yet. They're for my sorting outs, you know. I didn't use as many as I thought I was going to for that project. So I've got a few drawers left to do, so they will get used at some point. Anyway, look, there's a little face appearing. Little face there, and they're all little faces. 4 of them. I always find them the easiest to spot. Well, here's my lunch. Look at that. I've made a little small portion of the veggie stuff and the rest of it's all noodles. There's a lot of noodles in there because I wanted to save the veggie stuff for later. I am really looking forward to being away with my boyfriend for nearly a whole month. I'm looking forward to making lunches for each other and sitting and eating them in the apartment. We're both going to be working. I'm going to carry on doing my videos. He's going to carry on running his business from where he is, and he will have to nip back to the UK for a little bit of it, but he's prepared to do that. It was that, or, you know, I'd go on my own, so that's the arrangement. But yeah, just really looking forward to having a lot of each other's company, just doing ordinary, mundane things, I suppose. It's 3:25 now. I've been having a little look at the manual. So it is charged now. Look, I've got it between my legs. It is charged now. It was charged when I went down to check at about 3:10, and I put it on at 12:30, and it was flashing almost from the bottom, so that was fairly quick, I thought. I couldn't find anywhere in the manual that said how long it officially took. But this is the light button. Oh, it lights down, look, the thing. Oh, they call that like a fancy light or something. Can you see it's going lighting up? It has got a special light on it for highlighting the dust. Now this is the power button. There's different speeds. Right, excuse the noise a minute. It's quite quiet though, to be honest. Apparently 30 is eco. And you see it's going up as I press this button here. That's 120. I'll turn that off a minute so I can talk to you in peace. If it blocks, which, you know, sometimes it does, especially when you're hoovering my daughter's room, it gets blocked up because she leaves things on the floor and I don't see them until I've sucked them up the hoover. But if it does block, it goes up to that highest speed over there, which it's not doing manually with the buttons, but it would automatically go onto that to suck up the thing to clear the blockage. If it doesn't succeed, it'll power down, and there's a little light thing in there which looks a bit like a sideways S with a line through it. That will show that it's actually blocked. I'm thinking it might be easier to just show you the diagram actually a bit clearer, if you know what I mean. That one there, that shows that the rolly thingy is blocked as well, so that you get like indications on it. It's a bit like a car in that respect. It's pretty easy to get that out to change it. I've tried it already. It works. It clicks back in easy enough. You can take the bits out and clean them, you know, the filtery bits, and in fact it comes with a spare filter that's in the box over there at the moment. Anyway, my floor needs a really good vacuuming because I knew this was going to happen, so I saved my dirt up for a couple of days to give it a good test. And it's been annoying me as well, it really has. I've been really wanting to just give it a quick going over. Anyway, I'm going to put it on the high... Oops, no. Right, put on that one. 120. Look, you see those things there? They're off the Christmas tree. See if we can get those. Oh yeah, that's gone up all right. I like that green light. What do you reckon to that then? Shows all the dirt. This could be embarrassing though, because I just saw a load that I didn't even know was there. Yeah, it seems to be sucking up all right. I can hear things rattling around in there already. I've just switched cameras because I think this one might be better with the noisy environment, and it's not shaky, this one as well. It's got stability, so... This bit's always terrible because it's where all the dirty boots come in. It gets really bitty and gritty and stony, you know. Oh, I like that swivel there, look. Oh, that's super easy, look at that. Oh, hey, it's like disco vacuum. Oh, I'm enjoying this. Hey, it's bad though to see how much dust I've got after just a couple of days. Oh my goodness me. What's going under there? Now I'm desperate to do my kitchen. I've just been looking at it for 2 days going, I need to do it. Oh my gosh. You see all the dust? That is so bad. I literally just did that 2 days ago. It's amazing, isn't it, how quickly it comes back. You'd think I'd never, ever put the hoover around, but honestly I do. I just don't tend to film it. Oh my gosh. That green light is very, very, very effective at showing the dirt. I don't know if you can see it with the camera. I certainly can with the naked eye. Right, I'm going to carry on off camera for a bit because I'm rather enjoying this. It's very satisfying and it's lovely and smooth, and it's effortless to do it, you know, which I like, obviously, because who likes effort? Well, not with the housework anyway. Right, I have vacuumed everywhere. I've run the battery right down. I got really carried away. I really enjoyed doing that. It's always fun when you get something new, isn't it? And it's done a nice job on my carpets and floors. Yeah, fair play. Thank you very much to ULTENIC for sending me that. Obviously, I'll leave a link to that up in the description near the top so you can find it easily. And I do have a discount code that ULTENIC have provided me with to give you a bit of money off. Originally, the price was £219.99. Yes, I am reading this. This is why my eyes are darting up and down. I'm so obvious. If you would like £10 off, I have got a special code which you can use. And also, I'll tell you the code in a minute, but also when you get to the checkout on Amazon, you get this thing where I'll put a screenshot on there. There's like a voucher box to tick as well. So there's one of those as well, which will save you another £33 on top of the £10 off that you get from my discount code, should you wish to buy one. So the discount code is IMO, ULTVAC. As you see it there, IMOULTVAC, IMO-ULTVAC. Anyway, yeah, feel free to check that out if you want to just check out the specifications, read the reviews and all that malarkey. Okay, I'm going to get on with some more bits and bobs, and I'll probably pick the camera up again when I'm out because I have got some things to get on with. It's just us on the bus, look. The last person's just got off. I've got a few more minutes on it myself. It's cold out there. Well, we scoffed our food hungrily. I just didn't have enough hands to film it and it was dark, but it was delicious, especially the dessert. And now we're on our way to see Dan and have a rehearsal. It's 10 to midnight. I didn't record anything in the rehearsal. Well, I did. I was doing audio recordings. Long story, but not for the channel. So I was just too busy. I couldn't manage 2 lots of recording. But anyway, we have rehearsed. We're all very tired. And we're going home shortly to IB's place. It's just gone 12:30 and I've just got back to my boyfriend's house. That was a long rehearsal. We didn't really have a break at all. I nipped out and made a cuppa one time, but we just drank it while we rehearsed, really. I just made the cuppa while they were just going over something. We're being joined by a couple of other musicians in a couple of weeks' time for a sort of giglet, part of a bigger evening, and we needed to basically record everything that we might do for them to just play along with at home, play along with the recordings at home. So I'm going to stick them on my Notion tomorrow and send them a link so they can access those. So that's why it took us so long. So, but it's useful to have it. It wasn't any fancy recording, it was just done on my phone, that's all, no microphones or anything, you know, apart from the inbuilt mic on the phone. But anyway, we have done it, and I'm going to have a little drink with my boyfriend now, a little non-alcoholic beer, and he's having a cup of tea, and then we're going to go to bed because it's really late. But thank you so much for watching today's video. Do feel free to give it a like if you happen to like it, subscribe down below to watch more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.